Hi, welcome to another edition of Handlaid Tracks and 3D Printed Trains with Socrates. Today we're going to take a look at my first finished piece of hand-laid track. I started laying these straight tracks using my own handmade jig. I 3D printed a jig out of PLA plastic. My intention is to make it out of aluminum on a CNC machine, but it's taking longer to get commissioned, so I'm a 3D printer. Why not use that? I didn't think it would handle the heat so well, but with a better Weller soldering iron and better, quicker technique, the jigs haven't had a problem so far. The problem was I needed to make some form of ties to go underneath the track rails. Normally, Fast Tracks uses a system with a little holding jig that holds little cutout wooden ties in their proper position, and then you glue them down onto the track bed, and eventually you glue the skeleton for the track on top of that. I don't like the word fiddly. I use as a complaint word. I don't like fiddly work, and this looks like extremely fiddly work to me. I haven't actually tried it, but I did use the siding gauge to make sure my track design was proper, and I decided, why not try to 3D print one? So I got the new Creality CR10 V3, a fantastic printer, and I decided I could probably print my ties instead. So what I ended up doing was I ended up printing a long single piece that fit under the track. It has a spacer for the soldered cross ties and little bars for the rails to sit on top of. Using Pliabond, glue this to the track rails, and boom, finished piece of, I think, quite nice looking track. I haven't painted it yet. This is just the raw plastic, and I'm quite happy with it. I have them also for curves. I made a rail roller so I can roll my curved pieces. The project is slowly coming together, but I gotta tell you, the little printed tie piece is one of my favorite things that I've ever come up with, and it worked really, really, really well. I printed with the brim, and in some cases the brim doesn't want to come completely out, and I can clean it up a little bit. But if you put ballast on top of it, no one will ever see it. So, hand-laid tracks with a 3D printed tie set on hand-laid tracks and 3D printed trains. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Soon I'll put this in action, put a train on it, and see how it actually rolls. Some more is coming up soon, and hope to see you then.